My people, thank you for tuning in today to Quantum Select, guys. You've chosen and selected the most abundant, prosperous, rich channel online. Appreciate you guys for being here today, man. You already know, man, we're always in it to win it, no matter what. It's imperative that I get on here daily, guys, because so many things are always going through my mind. So many things are always being discovered. So many things are always being learned daily. It's nonstop. Millions of type of information are consistently going into the mind. New awareness, new ways of thinking, new information, new et cetera, that helps grow. So, I just feel like it would be selfless of myself, and I don't judge anyone ever at all. Because if you judge someone, remember, you judge yourself, because everything's a mirror. But it's like, man, I got all this information. I just can't keep it to myself. I have to give it back to my people. So I have to do a YouTube video daily. I mean, so much information comes into my mind, and so much new things are being learned, and so much growth is happening in present moment that I could probably make more than 3 videos a day, and anyone should. I mean, like that would be the most selfless act, is to put all these videos nonstop online to let your people know where you're at with your growth, what you learned, and give that wisdom back. Especially for myself, guys, I read every single day. I read for about almost an hour every single day, different books. I don't just read one book. I have like 4 books in rotation, sometimes 5 books in rotation. I know some people will say that's not a good idea. I don't care, man. It works for me. I get through these books quick. So I'll read about 4 to 5 books. In each book, I'll read maybe 2, depending on how big the book is, 2 to 3 pages. If the book is humongous, obviously, then just 1 page is enough. But I just do that daily, nonstop, okay? So that's going to kind of go into my talk today, guys. I really didn't know what I was going to talk about, but it just hit my mind right now. You know what I'm saying? That's so cool, guys. I was going to turn on the camera and just go. But I want to talk about today is being consistent, persistence. You know, I'm sure there's definitely laws. You don't have to go into one of my books. I'm sure I've read it before, but the law of consistency, the law of persistence. Okay, there was one certain law that I was listening to one of my mentors, Game God. Go ahead and check him out on YouTube. He's one of my my mentors, one of my coaches. I actually have a call with him this Thursday at this Friday at 11:45 a.m. Central Time. I'm pretty excited. Like, guys, I've mentioned to you guys before, I invest a lot in mentorship and coaching. I mean, that's the reason why I know what I know, plus all the books that I read all the time that I put in personal development. But there was a law he was speaking about that said, and I'm not sure if it came from Albert Einstein that he mentioned. I forgot who he said he got it from, but it was pretty much, no matter what you're doing, if you're persistent enough in it every single day, you will achieve it. And the whole part of that process is to make it look like nothing's happening. So let's say you've been at it for a year and you're like, dude, it looks like nothing's been happening. Yes, it has. He was speaking about how, like, you're building like this like momentum that's huge, right? You don't see it with your 2 eyes, but it's huge, and it might not look like nothing's happening. And this is where a lot of people give up. They stop doing their passion, their purpose, because they're like, I don't see nothing happening. But it has, like, it's just been building up, bro. Just filling up like a tube of, like a big old tank of water, just. And once you usually, when people are about to hit something big, when it's about to burst out, they give up, because they're like, bro, nothing's been happening. I've been doing it for this long. It is happening. You're building that up. You're building that momentum. You're building that force. You're building that flame, and it's about to explode. And so what happens, he was saying that once you get to that point where it explodes, it looks like one day to another success. So even though it's been taking all this time to build up that momentum, out of nowhere, from one day to another, boom. And it's like, people will look at it like, dude, just yesterday you were, and then now today you're this. You know, yesterday you were nothing, and now you're big time. And they'll look at it like 1 day success, 24-hour success. You're like, bro, only if you knew the work that I put in every single minute, every single hour, every single second, every single day for a whole year, maybe 2 years, maybe 3 years, and where nobody was even seeing it, you know, and I was having second doubts, and I was having second thoughts about it, and then boom, it hit. So be consistent, guys. That's my talk today. Is just, no matter what you're doing, what you're pursuing, just don't stop. Just keep going daily. This is imperative that I tell you guys this daily. If you're reading a book, and you told yourself you're going to read a book every single day, read it daily. Even if you read 2 sentences, the magic is in the persistence that you did it daily. You're stacking that up. You're stacking that up. You know, maybe today you stacked a brick, and if you read 2 sentences, you just laid a little bit of cement. But at least you did something. Then you come back tomorrow and you made a bigger slab of cement on top of a brick because you read for 1 hour, right? And then the next time you only read for 15 minutes, so you just laid a slab of cement. But you see, you're consistently adding to your temple. You're consistently adding to your empire. So that is like very important, guys. It is persistence, consistency. No matter what, do not stop. Keep going. Who you're becoming is the most beautiful thing. It's not what, it's who you're becoming. Also, my mentor, Game God, was mentioning that he says if there's one thing he could do if he went back, it would be to just put like 3 years in his 20s. Like in my early, he said, when my early 20s, he's like, when I really wasn't too worried about money, he's like, is when I wish I could have just focused on personal development. He said for like, I think he said 2-3 years. I can't recall. So please don't repeat exactly. I could be saying it wrong. But he did say for a long period of time, he wishes he could just focus on personal development, you know, studying, reading, growing the mind, working out and eating right. You know, of course, remaining sober. He's like, with these, he's like, I could have done that for a long period of time and that's all I needed. He's like, once you get to that point of doing that for so many freaking years, boom, guys. That's when like the part of money is just like a side effect, okay? And that's where I'm at right now, guys. I've been studying personal development for a long time. The problem that your boy had was the drugs and the alcohol, the weed and the vapes, and I finally stopped that now. So I'm going that like stopping that is when now I took them because I was literally still reading books, Napoleon Hill, still studying, still trying to become the best I can be here and there, praying to God. But I was still smoking some of that weed here and there. You know what I'm saying? I was hitting a vape here and there. Get a little stressed out. Fake ass shit, guys. Don't believe in that shit. Stress out is actually something good. So when someone says I'm stressing out, I'll be like, bro, you got a gift, dude. That means God's saying keep going. But I would go get a vape at the gas station. Maybe take a shot once a week or something like that, some alcohol. Or maybe fucking take a shot every single day of the week. You know, I said, fuck it, I'm in it to win it. I'm in it to lose it, really. But yeah, guys, so now that I'm going on 2 years sober from alcohol, this month on the 25th, and I hit 2 years sober from cocaine last month on the 25th in November, and then I just hit 5 months sober from weed, going on 6 months next month, dude. And I think I'm about to hit, I think in the next 4 days, I track everything, guys. I should be hitting, I'm not sure. I'll have to look at my phone right here on my sobriety list. Actually, here it is. No, okay, yeah. So actually last month on November 20th, we hit 1 year. And I didn't even make a video about it. Wow. We hit 1 year sober from vapes, nicotine, and cigarettes. Anything that was kind of in that family, vapes, nicotine, and cigarettes. We hit 1 year sober from that last month. So you see, guys, you do this, you get sober, and then you add on the reading, you add on the personal development, the courses, the mentorship, the journaling, the reflection, the visualization, the meditation. You add all these things, the fitness, the working out, boom. You add the eating good food, tracking your macros, tracking your food, tracking your workouts, literally. And I have the formula for that. If you want to learn more about how to track your workouts, how to track your macros, I do that. I can show you how to do it through my private fitness and nutrition app, and we can start tracking those things, as well as setting up a wake-up foundation, a wake-up program that helps you become better, a personal development program where we add in a reading, where we add in some journaling, where we add in a little bit of stretching and just reflecting and meditation or praying, whichever you prefer. But we add this wake-up program, once again with fitness, once again with nutrition. Everything's being tracked on top of sobriety. The wisdom goes to another level. And then when we start getting on here on YouTube, we start getting on Instagram, we start giving that back to our people, because I did do meth. I did do cocaine. I was an alcoholic, guys. I almost hit the heroin, but God knocked the needle out of my hand. Okay? So and Xanax bars, pills. I mean, we can go forever with the pills. I've done the ecstasy. I've done the acid. I've done the shrooms. And I'm not saying any of those things are bad. I'm just saying that those things fucked me up. They're not for me. I'm good sober like this. I'm hot on life, bro. I love being conscious. I love being aware. I love creating my life within. Okay, everything starts within. As above, so below. As within, so without. Okay. Actually, right here, I was reading this book. I think this is cool. I can read to you guys this real fast. It says right here, after 12, you moved into beta waves, and this is when you took your awareness away from your imagination and put it towards the outer world. This is when most of us were fully conditioned and lost our connection to the superconscious. Guys, we're meant to live within. We're meant to live in kingdom. Do not look for your validation in the 3D. Look for your validation here within you. See yourself. Close these two eyes and see yourself living a beautiful life and a beautiful home and the desire of the one you want, the beautiful wife or the beautiful husband that you want in your life. Enjoy living on the hillside or living on the beach, wherever you want to live. You know what I'm saying? Living in a high rise in a downtown city, wherever you want to live, whatever you prefer as beautifulness. Close these two eyes and use your third eye, your inner eye, and start seeing that. And then start feeling that excitement, that joy within. And then start living out here like that. And don't let the 3D out here mess you up. My people, I love you so much. Imperative, stick to a routine, stick to consistency, okay? The law of rhythm, what goes up must come down. This is a law, but it's okay. We don't have to be defined by that law, okay? It is what it is. What goes up must come down. But guess what? When it's up, I'm joyful. When it's down, I'm joyful. That's a choice, okay? Let the universe do what it does. But you believe that you're always good and you always will be good. That is your belief. My belief is whether it's up, whether it's down, I'm always happy. And the universe has to respond to that. Has to respond to that. Okay? The universe has its laws, but you also have your choice, your free will that God gave you. Okay? And part not only that, but you are the universe as well. You are a source. You are God. You're a son or you're a daughter of God. We are one infinite mind. So what goes up must come down. But guess what? I also have the power of the tongue, and I choose to always stay up. Whatever happens in the external, I don't identify. I identify within, and within always is up. As above, so below, because within is only above. So it might go down in the 3D, but when it goes down in the 3D, I'm still in it to win it. It might go down in the 3D and I'm still lit with it. Let's go. Guys, I love you so much. Make sure you stay bold, courageous, and strong because that is who you are. I love you. Vamos.